Let's stylize our first portrait inside ON1 Effects 2019. So to get started, let's open up our portrait. I'm just going to head in here and click Open. I'll navigate to that photo. And then I can click Open. Inside Edit in ON1 Effects here, I'm going to choose Edit a Copy, and I'm going to choose to have a file format as a JPEG. I can just click Edit here. And now we have our portrait inside ON1 Effects. And the first thing I want to do to this photo is I want to crop it a little. So I can head over to my toolbar area over here, and I can select Crop. Anytime I select a tool from this section, this top tool modifier area is going to allow me to modify that tool. I'm just going to choose a nice 4x5 here. I can hold down Shift and kind of bring in this crop a little bit. And there we go. Once I have it the way I want it, I can just hit Enter. Now that we've cropped our photo, let's stylize it a bit by adding some different filters. I'm just going to select Add Filter here. And now I have all of the different filters I can apply to my photo. If I'm not sure what filter does what, I can simply hover over it and it will give me a description of what that filter does. Because I want to apply sort of a moody black and white look, I'm going to select Bleach Bypass. And inside this filter, I'm going to modify it by selecting this lighter preset style. So let's add another filter here. And now let's go in and I want to add this black and white look. And inside this black and white filter, I'm going to choose this red option. Now let's head down into our tone area, and I'm simply going to pull up on the brightness just a hair. Now if I turn this black and white off and on, it does a great job of applying some nice moody black and white. Let's add one last filter, and I'm going to add a vignette. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to choose this Big Softy preset. And inside this vignette filter, you can choose this centering option here, and you can move your vignette around so that it focuses on the subject. So now that we've stylized this photo by using a few filters, let's go ahead and add a couple local adjustment layers so that we can deal with specific areas on the shot. So I'm just going to head into my local adjustment tab here. And in this new local adjustment layer, I'm simply going to go into my preset styles here, and I'm going to select Magic Eye Fixer. Now with my adjustment brush, I'm going to lower the size of the brush by using the bracket keys on my keyboard. Then I'm simply going to brush this in on her eyes. And the great thing about these adjustments is that you can lower the opacity to blend them really easily. So I'll just head back to that adjustment and I'll pull down on the opacity until it's a lot more realistic and natural. Let's add another local adjustment layer. I'm going to select Detail here. Then I'm going to head down to my structure and pull it up quite a bit. Now with that adjustment brush, I'm going to increase the size of it again. And then I'm just going to brush this on her hair. So now if we hit the backslash key on our keyboard, in just a few filters and local adjustments, we've really stylized this photo and given it a moody black and white look. Thanks for watching on how to stylize your first portrait inside ON1 Effects 2019.